There was not a gap in coverage when it talks to pre-existing diseases, when it talks to the yearly benefit, the allowance, when it talks about the cap, when it talks about insurance.
With Louisiana involved in a lawsuit challenging the Affordable Care Act, Acadiana lawmakers are looking to protect those who stand to lose their health insurance. Last year, at the direction of Attorney General Jeff Landry, Louisiana joined 19 other states in challenging the Affordable Care Act.
Now, if the lawsuit is successful, those with pre-existing conditions could lose their coverage. But today, the Attorney General joined State Senator Fred Mills and House Speaker Taylor Barra as Mills announced a bill that would make it illegal to deny health care coverage to those with pre-existing conditions. Danielle Garcia reports on the potential impact here in Louisiana. Danielle.
The legislation here at the Capitol seeks to protect the nearly 850,000 people in Louisiana with pre-existing conditions. And without a fix, if the lawsuit is successful, then they would be left uncovered.
If something were to happen, and we lost our coverage, my daughter and I don't know what we would do.
Lisa Ordez was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. After a double mastectomy, she is now cancer-free. But her 15-year-old daughter, Kayla, has an incurable disease.
My daughter, Kayla, has ataxia telangiectasia. That is basically cerebral palsy, cystic fibrosis, muscular dystrophy, and multiple sclerosis all rolled into one disease.
Her daughter relies on an expensive medication, which she needs to take every week.
Without insurance, you're looking at about $3,000 to $4,000 a week.
For her family, the fight to have insurance with pre-existing conditions is a priority.
When you're sick and you're dealing with it, insurance is very high on the list, but yet it's one of the last things you want to have to worry about because you just want to feel better.
Ordez says this bill being worked on in the Capitol is reassuring for not just her family, but the thousands of others going through similar situations.
9 times out of 10, these people didn't ask for this. They didn't ask to have cancer. They didn't ask to have diabetes or whatever that condition might be. But they need to be able to get health care to be able to afford the proper treatment.
The lawsuit challenging the Affordable Care Act is in the appeals process. Meanwhile, lawmakers here at the Capitol will consider this fix for people with pre-existing conditions when the regular session begins next week. At the Capitol, Danielle Garcia, KATC TV3.
And Governor Edwards says this legislation is similar to a bill he requested. He's also criticizing the Attorney General's involvement, calling it ironic. The governor says the Attorney General is trying to take credit for fixing a problem that he created by involving the state in the lawsuit. The Attorney General, meanwhile, maintains the Affordable Care Act is unconstitutional.
It gives us an opportunity right here in Louisiana to develop and build a better healthcare system, which is tailored to the exact needs of our own people here in Louisiana.
Our